Hello everyone, Cambear Run here, and welcome to another MTGArena video. For this video I took a look at Mutate decks and I thought, what's one you don't see every day? So, here we have Azorious Mutate. So the idea is, it's hard to explain, but it turns out that you can combine a lot of power and sending back your opponent into one big FU. So, to start off, you've got 4 copies of Fighters 1 to protect your Mutate pile. And you got 4 Mysterious Egg. Now, I like this thing. It's a 0-2, but once you start mutating on it, it gets +1/+1 every time, so it gets stronger every time you mutate on top of it. You got Polywog Symbiote, so you can draw cards, and to that end, you've also got 2 copies of Staggering Insight. So that you can equip your creature and deals combat damage. That works in tandem with Sea Dasher Octopus, which is, of course, whenever this creature deals combat damage, you'll play a draw card. Now, in terms of actual strength and power, you have Cub Warden. So whenever this creature mutates, create 2 1/1 cat creature with lifelink. Cub Warden itself also had whitelink. Yeah, Cub Warden itself also has lifelink, so that you can gain back any life if you take too much damage. Huntsmaster Liger, yes, or King Caesar, because I've got the Godzilla skin for Huntsmaster Liger. So mutate, whenever this creature mutates, other creatures you control get +X/+X this until the end of the turn, where X is the number of times this creature is mutated. You can work this in tandem with Cub Warden. If you can keep the cat tokens alive, you can effectively create 5/5/6/6 cat tokens that can effectively hit your opponent for lifelink. And it can become quite overwhelming. You have Volkit as well to give it flying, and that also gets +1/+1 count whenever it mutates. The thing is, if you can build up a decent stack, you end up with a God knows something built creature that absolutely tanks everything. With Fighters 1 to give it indestructible as well. Pouncing Shore Shark to return return your opponent's creatures to their hand and to thoroughly piss them off. And just for a big hitter in the end, you have Archipelago. So mutate its creature, mutate. Whenever this creature mutates, tap up to X target creatures, where X is the number of times this creature is mutated. Those creatures don't untap their control until their control's next untap step. So if your opponent floods board and you've already got a 5-stack mutate creature, you play Archipelago. They can't use any of those creatures, because they're all tapped. And you remember during the Selesnya Enchant video, I got hit with this a while back on a Simic Mutate, and it was really fucking annoying. And I ended up losing because of it. So I thought, why not try it out? So, for land, we've got 11 plains, 12 islands, and 1 Temple of Enlightenment. Eventually I can cut that down to 11 and get 2. But I don't have enough wildcards for the temples at the moment. So it's quite a fun deck. It has a lot of weaknesses. It's probably not the strongest mutate deck you could build. There are colours that are stronger, like Orzhov, like Simic, which is, of course, the strongest, and Gruul mutate as well. But it has a lot of bonuses, especially if you can mutate onto the egg. You can pull off a lot of effects that get very annoying very quickly. So I'll go into stick and play queue for now. Oh, the other thing that is quite weak is, obviously, if you look at this, it's got a very high mana cost. Most of the creatures in it cost 4 mana. You need to get the mutate counters, otherwise it's difficult to build board. But we'll go straight into the play queue, we'll play a couple of games, see how it goes. So let's get into the games. Okay, first game of this deck, we're on the draw, but I think that hand is quite keepable. So I can play the Polywog Symbiote on turn 2 and then start mutating on top. Got an egg off the top, that'd be nice. No, that's fine. Polywog Symbiote. Right. Discard that one, it's too high a cost. Over. Take action, force you to replay it. So we can get Volpiketon next. And that is Sentinel Cleric. Yep. Ooh, that's very nice. And then if he tries to remove, we can just play the Fighter's one. Drop the egg, enter. I can keep going with this all day, you know. Okay. Right. So I'm going to mutate the Cupboard, or I can mutate this King Caesar. So what I want to do is I want to do this. Get rid of this guy. Under. Bounce the Hierophant. Get rid of the other egg. There we go. Any ideas what you can do now? Get rid of that. Fun. Yeah. So I'm just going to return that to hand, and then he gains life, and then I just take it away, so... That's it. I win. Good game. So that was fun. On to the next game. Okay, I'm on the play. It's a risky keep, but I'm going to see if I can... Ooh, interesting. Alright, so drop the egg first. If it'll let me. Okay. So I want to put the Pouncing Shore Shark on next. So I'm assuming we're going to get hit with a Questing Beast or some stupid crap like that. Okay. Oop. Get rid of the other symbiote and then put the Cob Warden on him. Then we just mutate the Cob Warden on top. Okay. Don't need the other egg. I can attack with the Pouncing Shore Shark next turn. So I need a land so I can equip Fighter's 1 as well. Because I can block anything he plays with the Cubs. Oh, brilliant. Just got rid of the egg, didn't I? Don't need another one of those. I can cast Fighter's 1 if he has another Inscription of Abundance. Okay. Let's keep the... There we go. under... And now you're completely fucked. This is so much fun. Play the land for turn. And then King Caesar is going to do a big fucking hit. Yeah, he was never going to last. That was amazing. So we'll move on to the next game then. So this deck can do some really good stuff. Okay, we're on the draw, but that's quite a good hand actually. So we'll play the egg and hope it survives. Yep. Please don't kill my egg. No, but you are going to take my Staggering Insight, which is rather irritating. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. So, if I need to, I can play Fighters 1. And get something, basically, to keep the bloody thing alive. Shit. That's really annoying that Kaisil Freeboots took my, I mean, I think I'll probably keep... Yeah, I'll probably take the Cub Warden, I'm guessing. Yep. I don't know whether this will work. No, it didn't work. Might as well scry here, that's fine. I have no cards in my hand at this rate. I guess through some land flood. Put that over. So I at least have a 3/4. Right. Seriously? Oh wow, I can actually play a raw Cub Warden. Stop Cub. Hopefully I can get another creature off the top. No, of course we can't. There we go. If I flood now, it's going to be really irritating, because I don't have any kind of card draw in this deck as well. Let's go over. Think. Oh, don't take one of my little kitties. You're mean. Another Huntsmaster Liger off the top would be nice, actually, because then I can buff the kitties and take out the Hateful Eidolon. No, not the kitty! Oh, that's terrible. You're terrible. You're mean. So you can either take... You don't want to take the damage? This is a weird game. Perfect. I can live with that. Under. No, we'll be sensible. Put it on the Shore Shark. Well, he's got to block, I know that much. Otherwise, he's a dead man. So yeah, this deck is actually extremely entertaining. Yeah, it takes out my graveyard, not that I fucking care. Kaiser Freebooter doesn't do anything because I don't have a hand. So what do you got? Good game. And we scoop. So there we go. Tons of fun with this deck, to be honest. Okay. So, I'm just going to see where we are after this game. Okay, this hand, I think, is too slow. Yeah, this hand is far too slow on the play. There's no guarantee I'll get another land out of it, so I need to mulligan this. There we go. I'll move back Pelgo. Hopefully it won't hurt me too much. Because it's really annoying that that hand is so slow. I have to just try and play Sea Dasher Octopus, hope it survives, and then just mutate Pouncing Shore Shark onto it. It's really frustrating, actually, that the final hand is so slow. Right. I think this might be the undoing. I think, unfortunately, this final game might end in defeat. Because I think the curve is just too strong on this one. Having a hard cost there is really annoying. Like, I played Pouncing Shore Shark, returns something to the hand, but... Also, I don't have anything to protect, I can't cast a Fighter's 1 to protect the Sea Dasher Octopus. Okay, still waiting. Yeah. It's a Rakdos party deck, so... Yeah, I can... There's not a lot I can do here. So... Just gonna scoop it up. That's one of the problems with the deck, is that you can sometimes, if you don't get a good draw, it's gonna be really, really, really slow. And it can really harm you. So that's pretty much, especially when they got removal for something you do eventually play. So play one more. I was going to make this one the last game, but play one more game, because that's a really, really quick game. Now, we're on the draw. It might be a risky keep on the draw, but I think we should be alright. We're a final game. So what we'll do is we'll just build up to Seedass Octopus, and then hopefully be able to play Vulpikeet next turn. But I need a third land. Polywog Symbiote is fine. That means I can play Vulpikeet next turn. And Seedash Octopus as well. Whatever I want to play, really. Now... Yeah, I thought that might happen. You still play it because I haven't drawn the land yet. I get rid of the other egg. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. So basically the deal is don't play anything on my fucking turn. Yeah, plays everything on fucking his turn. And then we'll just destroy it, drown and lock everything I play. Because, you know, this is absolute... Yeah. That's too high cost. Then we can just draw a card here. No, we can't! Because fucking... Wow, really? Well, that's weird. Yeah, see, this is where I do get kind of salty, because my opponent has literally just done nothing on his turn. He's played everything on mine, and just won that way. And just completely, you know, milled me out. So inevitably we're going to see the... Thought he might. Well, that gets me through some land flood. Same again then. Oh yeah, he can't destroy because he's got counters on it. That's my bad. Jet baited. Well, I've got another Vault Key if I need it, so... Oh, we're just off having enough to mutate. That just deals with that problem. I know what you're looking for. Yep, thought so. So the Liger's in place. So I have to see what happens with that. Oh fuck, I didn't realize I was dead. Well, you can see the kind of the problem that you do have with this deck. I'm a bit salty about it. Because I think the guy spent a lot of time just basically, he was top during the exact flash, top decking the exact flash cards he needed. And when I had the advantage, I just lacked that final touch, which would have probably been to get mana in to be able to put the Archipelago on. But you can see the strengths and weaknesses. It's quite, you know, I'll talk about it more in the outro. Okay, so yeah, this deck can be quite fun. You can see in the first 3 games where it gets really, really good. But obviously in the last 2 you saw that it can be really slow. And to be honest, it's kind of the same thing with most Mutate piles. The only obviously I misplayed on the last one because I forgot the Heartless Act only removes counters if instead of destroying target creature. So I probably could have saved that Fighter's one. That's my mistake. But you can see that the deck can be really, really slow, and it's very weak to like not getting the necessary draw it needs. I think one of the biggest problems is that unless you have Mysterious Egg and Polywog Symbiote off the bat, it's far too slow. And if you lose those two, the rest of the deck just becomes a very high-cost problem. But when it does get going, it is incredibly fun. I was never honestly a fan of the Mutate system in Ikoria, because I felt it did far too much. If you let it go uncontrolled. I know when Parasite Druid was still in Standard, that thing used to drive me absolutely insane. So you can see it is quite fun, but it can be quite slow. And if you do lose your opening plays like the Egg and the Symbiote, it sort of just becomes a pile of high-cost cards. So anyway, if you do enjoy the video, feel free to leave a like. And if you want to see more, you can always subscribe. I'm live on Twitch from 8 PM most nights. I was going to stream last night, but I had to do something else instead. Something came up. So I do apologize about that. So I will see you guys in the next video. Camembert out.